President Trump has made good on his promise to move the U.S. Embassy in Israel, and it's causing violent, deadly backlash. Instead of staying in Tel Aviv, the embassy is now in Jerusalem. Palestinian protesters in Gaza are clashing with Israeli forces, and the death toll is rising. ABC's Tara Palmeri is live now in Washington, D.C. with the very latest on this today. Hi, Tara.
That's right, Shari. It was a historic moment for the U.S. and Israeli governments. But for the Palestinians, it was a day marked by tragedy and bloodshed.
The U.S. Embassy opening its doors at the new location in Jerusalem.
We welcome you officially and for the first time to the Embassy of the United States here in Jerusalem, the capital of Israel.
A joyous day for Israelis who celebrated with the U.S. delegation, including Ivanka Trump, Jared Kushner, Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin, and others.
When President Trump makes a promise, he keeps it.
The president basking in the moment, too, by video.
For many years, we failed to acknowledge the obvious, the plain reality that Israel's capital is Jerusalem.
Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu billing this a Trump administration victory.
President Trump, by recognizing history, you have made history.
But for the Palestinians, a day rife with death and bloodshed, while 70 to 80,000 were protesting along a fence in Gaza. According to Gaza health officials, dozens of Palestinians killed and more than 1,200 wounded by Israeli forces, making it the deadliest day in Gaza since the end of the war in 2014.
We condemn in the strongest term this atrocity by the Israeli occupying forces.
Still, all smiles at the embassy where the prospect of a two-state solution was never mentioned. Instead,
those provoking violence are part of the problem and not part of the solution.
While the French have advised the Israelis to show restraint along the border, the United States is calling the protesters members of the Hamas terror group, and the White House says the Israelis have the right to defend themselves.